up guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. This is weird sitting here in front of a camera filming because I have not sat down and filmed a sit down video in ages. So yeah, this is just going to be a little life update video, and then on the second half of this video is going to be a short Q&A. I'm here to update you on what's been going on in my life and what will be going on in my life and what you guys should expect to see on this channel. I went to Warped Tour. I went to 6 Warped Tour dates this summer. Most of the vlogs are up on my channel right now. I will get the last one up eventually. And that was a ton of my summer, basically all of July, and that was insanely fun. Got to see so many people, got to see so many great bands, and it was a great send-off to Warped Tour, or the final cross-country run of Warped Tour. After that, it was basically August, and the only thing I really did in August, I went to Comic-Con for the first time. I went to Fan Expo Boston. Me and my friend Alex went. I tried to vlog it, didn't really work out. Story of my freaking life. She has a vlog on her channel though. I will link her channel in the vlog down below. Go check it out. She explained everything that we did the entire weekend. It was amazing. It was fantastic. I got to meet James and Oliver Phelps, aka the people who played the Weasley twins in the Harry Potter series. And if you know me, you know Harry Potter's a huge thing, and that was a huge thing for me to meet people from the cast of those movies. Alex and I also met Evangeline Lilly. She plays Hope Van Dyne. Oh my god, she was such a sweetheart. I loved her so much. We just had an overall great time at that convention. We also saw Jeff Goldblum in person. That was insane. At the end of August, I actually went to go see All Time Low. They were doing their Summer Ever After tour, and originally I went into the summer thinking oh, I'm just gonna prioritize Warped Tour, I don't have time or the money to go see All Time Low. I'll just see them the next tour. But if you know me, All Time Low are my favorite band. They mean a lot to me, and their shows mean a lot to me. No, Caitlin, you cannot afford this, you don't have the money for it, you can't take the time off work, don't do it. And then I did it. I ended up going to 3 dates. Listen, that's what All Time Low get for playing 3 New England dates. But they played Wallingford, Connecticut, Portland, Maine, and Boston, Massachusetts. I went to all 3. We actually met them in Maine. As some of you guys know, I met them last year for the first time, and it was great to talk to them again. They're wonderful people. And that All Time Low show in Maine is one of my favorite All Time Low shows I've ever been to. Yeah, I actually ended up getting a guitar pick and a set list from that show. You can kind of see the set list on my wall over there. So yeah, that was a great time. It's always great seeing them. I love them so much. Anyway, moving on. And that was August. August was Comic-Con and All Time Low, and that's about it. September, I didn't really do much at all, except I flew to Nashville to visit my friend Bridget. Once I got to Nashville, we were originally going to drive to Louisville, Kentucky to go see State Champs because they were doing some random headlining shows right before the Blink-182 tour started because they were supporting. Unfortunately, the Blink tour was canceled, which also made them cancel the Kentucky show, which was kind of annoying considering I flew down to go see it, but whatever. I knew it technically wasn't their fault, but it's fine. I'll see them again. But me and Bridget just ended up hanging out. We also ended up seeing Fall Out Boy, which was random, but really cool. I'd never seen them before. The night before that, we actually went to go see a band called Super Whatever play in Nashville, and they were really good too. So that's it. That's basically what I've been up to. Right now it's the beginning of October, which is insane. How is the year flying by so fast? But it's the beginning of October, which means it's fall tour season. Most of the tours that come through New England usually come in November. But there is one show I'm going to this month. It's Knuckle Puck, Sleeping with Sirens, Good Charlotte. Super excited to see Knuckle Puck as always. You guys know I love Knuckle Puck and love seeing them live. Other shows I'm going to, Rome and Like Pacific are doing a co-headlining tour. Definitely going to catch them on that. Waster and Payments. Is that co-headlining? That might be co-headlining. But Waster, I've always wanted to see them, and Payments is Tyler Posey's band. And your girl loves Teen Wolf and Tyler Posey. So we're gonna go to that tour. Super excited to see Grayscale again this fall. They're opening for Real Friends. Also excited to see Boston Manor on that tour. Boston Manor's new album, fuck man, that is so good. Listen to it if you haven't already. Honestly, Real Friends' new album, I don't hate it. There are some really good songs on that, so kind of excited to hear those too. Oh, the Rex. I think I've talked about the Rex before briefly. They opened for All Time Low on the Last Time Renegades tour, but I fell in love with them on that tour, and they released an EP at the beginning of this year. Fell in love with that, and they're going on tour this fall. You know, I'm going. I missed their headlining tour last fall because it just didn't line up. That just makes me want to go to this tour 10 times more, so I'm super excited to see them. And then at the very end of November, I'm going to see Trophy Eyes and Seaway, possibly, maybe. They're doing a co-headlining tour. Trophy Eyes' new album is great. Seaway, always fun. They're one of my favorite, fun pop punk bands to see. So yeah, those are my fall tour plans as of right now. I don't have any solid plans to vlog any of those shows because concert vlogging is hard for me, but now I have a phone that has storage to take videos. So if there's a show on that list of shows that I'm going to this fall that you want me to concert vlog, let me know. I'll do it. I'm never one to record a ton of the actual show. I'll just record like a couple clips of a couple songs. If you're asking me to concert vlog and expecting me to record the whole show in a video, that's not gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. Those are concert plans I have. I also am going on vacation in November. I'm going back to Disney World and Universal, and I'm so unbelievably excited because Hogwarts is my home, Disney is my happy place, and I'm stoked. Yes, I'm going to be vlogging for multiple reasons. One, because I just love it and I have a vlog camera now, so it's like easy to vlog. Two, I'm actually visiting my friend who's actually working down there at the Disney College program right now. He's one of my best friends. His name is Ian. He was in my Who Knows Me Best video. He has a YouTube channel, a ton of videos on his Disney College program. I'll link it down below as well. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing and what I will be doing. As of what to expect on this channel, I briefly brushed up on this I think in a video in the past. A majority of the videos on this channel are music related, like music in this scene, in this pop punk alternative scene. I hate using the word pop punk to describe anything, but like, you know what I mean. It's usually music videos, it's like vinyl videos, concert vlogs, playlist videos, that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love that so much, and I know that's the reason most of you are here, and I love making that content, but I have so many other interests and ideas for videos and things to do that I kind of want to like branch out from just doing that. I love so many other things, and I spend so much of my time talking about other things besides just music, and I kind of want to incorporate that into my channel. So yeah, expect new videos, whether they'll be about movies, TV shows, pop culture, more like travel videos. But yeah, just expect new things because I have so many other interests. I've been really debating on like delving into start making like Harry Potter themed videos because I watch so many Harry Potter YouTubers. It's kind of ridiculous. And Harry Potter's been arguably one of the biggest things in my life, my entire life. It's something I love talking about, and I know that there's a community of people out there who also love talking about it. So part of me wants to start making videos like that. Or just about movies, because I know the new Crimes of Grindelwald movie is coming out. Super excited for that. Marvel movies, another huge love and interest of mine. I say as I wear a Spider-Man shirt. But the Venom movie just came out, like Captain Marvel is coming out, Into the Spider-Verse, Avengers 4. I'm definitely going to be making a video about that. I don't know if it's going to be a reaction or like a me screaming into a camera for an hour about Avengers 4, but that's going to happen. I kind of want to film my reaction to seeing the trailer for it. I remember my reaction for the Infinity War trailer last year, and I wish I recorded it. Let me know if you want to see that because I know it would be hilarious. I wish I recorded my reaction for the Crimes of Grindelwald trailer because anything Harry Potter I freak the fuck out over. Disney's another big thing you might see more on my channel. Videos about Disney World or videos about Disney movies or like Pixar movies. That's a huge love of mine. Always has been, always will be. Basically what I'm saying is expect new things, whether it's going to be about movies, TV shows, travel, lifestyle, all that kind of fun stuff. Just expect different things. Okay? Okay. I tweeted out a couple weeks ago to say, hey, gonna be filming a Q&A video. Ask me questions. And some people asked me questions, most of them being my friends, because I said, hey, ask me questions so this video doesn't look lame as fuck, and I'm gonna answer them. Okay? Cool. So first question is from Mickey. There's multiple questions. Favorite Harry Potter spell? I think my favorite Harry Potter spell is the Patronus Charm because I love that concept of being able to conjure a Patronus off of a really strong, happy memory. But I'm also a big fan of Lumos because your girl is scared of the dark. So anything to make any place brighter is a friend of mine. She also asks, what position would you play in Quidditch? I've actually thought about this, and my answer is keeper because I don't have good enough eyesight or reflexes to be a seeker, and I don't have good enough aim to be a beater or a chaser, so I would be a keeper. And the last question she asks is, if you could form something similar to Dumbledore's army, which 5 characters would you want to be a part of it? Form something similar to Dumbledore's army as in like a group of people that you would want to like be by your side through any like trouble or whatever. I'm gonna say the Marauders, but during the Marauders era, so like when they were in Hogwarts, so like Remus Lupin, Sirius Black, James Potter, Peter Pettigrew before he was a snake, because they were smart. They learned how to turn themselves into an animagus like when they were children, so they clearly knew what they were doing. They were all part of the order. They clearly have a decent moral compass, except for Peter Pettigrew. I'm gonna choose the 4 Marauders and Lily Evans because I love her. Deserved better. Liz Rogers asks, what new artists are you listening to lately? Actually, I mentioned before how I went to go see Super Whatever in Nashville. They're a small band. They actually opened for Movements, I believe, on that tour. Had not listened to them before, but they blew me away. Like, they were so good live. The energy was so fun. The lead singer, it's his, like, project So I'm blanking on his name, but he was so sweet, he was so nice. The energy he had on stage, he was just really like down to earth. In between songs, we were just like having conversations because it was at like a small show. Go check out Super Whatever. I believe they just released an album. They're going on tour with water parks this fall. The tour's not coming close enough for me to want to go, but check them out. Get there early if you're gonna go see water parks this fall, because I promise you will not regret it. And Liz also asks, when are you going to visit me in Omaha? So when are you coming to visit me in Boston? But in all seriousness, I do really want to come visit you, or at least see you again. I miss you. It's been like 3 months, and that's 3 months too long of me not seeing you, okay? Tess asks, what is your ideal weather for an outdoor concert? My ideal weather for an outdoor concert, if we're talking like festival all day thing, I hate the heat. Like, I don't function well when it's hot and humid out. Low 70s, 60s, ideal. And she also asks, do you have any show traditions? I don't have any traditions like when I go to shows like that I do like every time, but I have this thing where if shows are at certain venues, I'll always go eat at like a certain place by the venue, like every time. There's a venue in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's called the Middle East, and there's also a venue like right next to it. It's called the Sonia, and there's a restaurant on the same block. It's called Veggie Galaxy. It's an all vegetarian / vegan restaurant, and it's like home style, like comfort food. They have like mac and cheese and soups and sandwiches and waffles and pancakes. Oh my god. It's so good. Seriously, if you're ever in Cambridge, Massachusetts, check it out. It's so good. Whenever I'm going to shows at those two venues, I will always eat there. Like, I will never eat anywhere else before those shows. I will always eat there. Chase asks, what is your take on the idea of starting a festival based on genre equality? In my opinion, there should be more festivals which have multiple genres as opposed to one, similar to Warped Tour. I'm not really educated on festivals because I don't go to them, but my take on it is that it should definitely be more explored. I don't know how explored it is now. Festivals with different genres bring in different groups of fans, different groups of people, as a great way to find new artists to listen to. I know that's happened to me at Warped Tour. It's happened to me at like just concerts in general with lineups that don't have like super similar bands on them, and I've fallen in love with artists because of that, so I think it's a great idea. My friend Nick asks, what's my favorite makeup product at the moment? I'm way too lazy to get up and get it, but I'll insert a photo of it. It's the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation, and it smells like chocolate. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. Whenever I put it on in the morning, it makes me want to eat chocolate. What's your favorite character TBS has played? And by TBS she means actor Thomas Brody Sangster. He's one of my favorite actors, one of my favorite people ever. I know exactly what she wants me to say. Alex, I'm gonna say Newt from the Maze Runner trilogy, just because I feel like I have to. I have a tattoo for Newt. Those are some of my favorite movies, some of my favorite books, and I love him. She wants me to say Ferb from Phineas and Ferb, because Thomas Brody Sangster is the voice actor who voiced him in that series, and I guess he'd probably be my favorite character by him, at least like in the long run, because ever since Phineas and Ferb came out in 2007, whatever, it's been like my favorite cartoon ever. Like, unironically, to this day, I still love Phineas and Ferb, and I love watching it. Ferb's always been my favorite character, because your girl's a hoe for the British boy, right? Right. So, technically Newt, but also Ferb. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced your name. Is it Bonita? Bonita? The question's on the screen with your name, though. She asks, what are all your tattoos? How many do you have, and what do they mean? I have 10 small tattoos. I'm not going to go over them all in this video, but I will make a tattoo tag, like a tattoo video on it. I'll dive deeper into them, where they are, what they mean, why I got them, how much they were, how much they hurt, because they're in like weird places that like I can't really show you. So keep an eye out for that, because I will do that. I've actually wanted to do it for a while, but now that I have like a decent amount to do a video, I'll do it. She also asks, what's your favorite Disney movie? My favorite classic Disney movie is Peter Pan. Alice in Wonderland's also up there. So if we're counting Pixar as Disney, which I usually do, because Pixar is owned by Disney, it's Disney's animation company. So my favorite Pixar movies, Big Hero 6 and Ratatouille, and my favorite princess movie is Tangled. Lauren asks, what was your first concert you attended, and what was your most recent? First concert I attended was technically a band called Sugarland, 2003. I was like 5 years old. My mom brought me. They were like a country band, I think. That's the first concert that I technically went to that she brought me to. First concert I wanted to go to was High School Musical Live, like 2007. It was that, and then the Jonas Brothers. My most recent concert was Fall Out Boy. My friend Sam asks, what's your dream tour lineup? If we're talking about like just a bunch of bands I'd want to see in one night, so I wouldn't have to pay to go see them on separate tours, probably like State Champs, As It Is, Grayscale, maybe Broadside, maybe like The Main. That'd be a fucking weird tour though, so that's definitely not gonna happen, but those are bands like I love seeing live. and would love to see all at once. Tori asks, what's your favorite pop punk song of all time and why? Don't know if Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day would be classified as pop punk, but that's my favorite song of all time. American Idiot as an album is just one big story, and Jesus of Suburbia, the part of that story, is one of my favorite parts, and there's like 5 different parts to that song. So it's like 5 mini songs smashed in one, which is why it's my favorite, because I'll never get tired of listening to it. And that's a band that got me into this kind of music, so I'll say that. We're talking like classic pop punk song, probably Elevated by St. Champs, JC Ray by All Time Low. That's considered pop punk. Yeah, that was when they were pop punk. Put Up or Shut Up is pop punk. Lily asks, if you could see one band that have broken up live in concert, who would it be? Transit, Modern Baseball, Man Overboard, My Chemical Romance. Modern Baseball, probably at the top of that list. Disappointed I never got to see them because I really could have. I had many opportunities to, but I didn't think they were going to break up, and then they did. Same with Transit. I didn't get into Transit till like 2015, and then they broke up in the beginning of 2016, and I didn't go to those shows, and I'm so upset about it. And obviously I gotta say like My Chem. They're one of the most influential rock bands in the scene, like to this day. Chrissy and Paula ask, do you have any upcoming trips planned? Besides my trip to Orlando, if we're talking like trips to travel for shows, no, and I'm upset about it. I really want to go to Chicago and Milwaukee for the All Time Low and the main holiday shows they're doing with the Rex. It's literally 2 days before Christmas. Flying out would be 1, super expensive, and 2, super risky because it's snow season in the Midwest and I'd be scared my flights would be canceled and I can't miss Christmas. I would literally cry. So I don't think that's gonna work out, which is upsetting because I miss all my friends. Chrissy and Paul, I want to see you guys again. It was so great to see you at Warped Tour. But I know All Time Low will bring us together again. It'll happen. Sar at Sangs Newt, she asked me, why is Newt dead?
Please tell me.
That shit hurted. I don't know, Newt is dead because James Dashner hates me, and Wicked is not good. At Sly Bucky asks, who are your favorite villains from Harry Potter? Try to base it off who you think are best written, not their actions. I think my favorite villain is Bellatrix. She was definitely my favorite villain on screen because Helena Bonham Carter just absolutely nailed that role. Oh my god, amazing. I've always been obsessed with female villains. I also really like Tom Riddle before he was Voldemort. So like Tom Riddle as a kid, when he went to Hogwarts, kind of obsessed with his storyline. Not Voldemort, but Tom Riddle. And Bellatrix, I'd have to say. Elle asks, what's the best and worst purchase you've ever made? This is a hard question. I'm sitting here looking at the hook on the back of my door where my Slytherin robes hang that I bought in Universal a couple months ago. That's probably my best and worst purchase because it's best because, listen, I've wanted those robes since I saw the movies in 2005 for the first time. And the ones that they sell at Universal are the officially licensed ones, and they're super good quality, and they have the pockets on the side you can stick your hands in. They also have a wand pocket on the side. If you want a good quality set of movie accurate robes, buy the ones at Universal. Or I think they sell them at the Studio Tour in London. So that's probably my best purchase. Worst purchase? Oh, my worst purchase was buying a ticket to see All Time Low in Maine. You want to know why? This is my worst purchase because that cost me $45. So like not super bad, but like I'm used to paying like $30 max for a ticket to a concert. So I also bought Hustler Meet and Greet for that. So we were let in early. Venue really did not know what they were doing. So we were let in for Hustler Meet and Greet. Great, amazing. And then we were just let right into the show. So like we lined up at the barricade and they never scanned our tickets. Like not even when we went through security, they didn't scan our tickets to make sure like, oh, like, are you sure you have a ticket to this? No, they didn't do that. They just literally let us in. So I wasted $45 on a ticket to that fucking show that they didn't even scan. If I had known they weren't gonna scan it, I wouldn't have bought one. Listen, All Time Low are not a small band. They don't need any more of my money. I could have saved $45 and Alex Gassard could have gone a day without drinking a coffee. Okay, that makes me sound super mean, but like, promise I'm not. All Time Low mean a lot to me. Wonderful people. I love them all dearly. And I'm glad I spent the money on them, but like, that just makes me angry because I'm broke and I could have used that money for something else. Sarah asks 2 questions. She asks, 1, do I listen to Against the Current? I used to a lot in 2015, but I don't now. I don't know, I just don't really find myself ever listening to them. I did like, what was it, their Gravity EP thing? But I mean, they're good. It's just not really my thing anymore. She also asks, what is your favorite meet and greet story / experience you've had with a band or artist? I'm trying to think of any like meet and greets that weren't just like a normal conversation I had with someone. I think maybe just meeting All Time Low the first time was a huge thing for me. As far as just other meet and greet experiences of like meeting bands or artists, it's not usually that interesting. They're just people. So like, Whenever I talk to like bands or artists after the show, I was just like, oh hey, how's it going? How's tour? How's life? It's like meeting new friends at a show. It's talking to people for the first time. And that's about it for the Q&A. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below or tweet me and I will save them for another Q&A, which I will probably end up doing in a year again. But yeah, that's about it for my little life update, where I've been, what I've been doing, what I will be doing, and Q&A video. If you liked it for some reason, you can give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below any like video ideas or requests that you want me to do. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm always such a mess, I know, but it means a lot to me that you're here. So yeah, my social media if you want to follow me, always in the description down below. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
And I hate to feel